Hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. It is finally Friday. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but I am so happy. Um, as you enter the chat, folks, do me one small favor, please. If you will, hit that little thumb, that is the like button. And I promise it won't cost you anything. It's free. All right. All right. I'll wait for some more people to chime in. And I will, of course, do the roll call. Okay. All right. Let me see. Come on in. Come on in the room. Please come on in. All right. The usual suspects are entering the comment section. And of course, that's always a pleasure. All right. Okay, let me see. All right. If you will, folks, if you have social media, please do me one small favor and also share this stream out to bring more people into the conversation. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. I'll go ahead and do the roll call. How you doing? And if you'd like for me to call your name, all you need to do is to you can say hello or you can send an emoji. It is totally up to you. Okay. Where are we here? All right. Tina is here. How you doing, dear? I'm glad that you are here. Um, the Baldwin Birds is here. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Amy, how are you doing? It's Friday. Isaiah, how are you? All right. The first super chat of the evening. Jim and Allison, how are you doing? I think you're new here. I'm going to send some hearts in the comment section. They are just for you. I really appreciate your super chat, and we're glad to have you. All right. All right. So
there you are.
All right. Are you on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll see. Just type hello in the comment section, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Okay. That was a subscriber trying to make sure that they were in the chat. So we'll see. Where are we here? Mayor, how you doing, love? Lanita is here as well. Robert, that man is embarrassing. He totally embarrassed himself. He did. Augustus Snowden, good evening. All right, seems as though we have a lot of new people here. All right. Look at the title, folks. If you are familiar with this, and they've been talking about it all over the news all day long. So tell me what your thoughts are. You know, I will definitely give you my review. That man is what, 77 years old? Term limits definitely need to come to pass. This is ridiculous. He needs to go enjoy the rest of his life, however much time he has left. Why would you get that old? The old people used to say there's no fool like an old fool. How you doing, Monique? Okay. Okay. I didn't get a chance to see the reply from, I think it's Jim and Allison. All right. Lanita, Green was acting like Uncle Ruckus shaking the pimp cake like a Lanita. That man needs to be at Shady Pines. Again, they need term limits. Okay, and it's like he was just angry. And if you asked him why, and he was rambling on and on and on, man, just go home and relax. Jeez. Tina, every one of these Democrats have gotten ridiculous. And they are still salty because they lost the election. It is over. If you keep acting like this, and this, I'm talking about the Democrats, you're going to lose the 2026 midterms. America is sick and tired of the nonsense. Andrew, he looked like a fool. He doesn't care about black people. All these Democrats care about is pushing their agenda. They don't care about people, period. Shady Pines on a sleeping pill. Anita, that's the first truth bomb. All right. Okay. Baldwin Burrs, what was the message from Jim and Allison? Okay. The message is gone and I can't see it now. I don't know what tell me what it was about, dear. Okay. So I wanted to go over this with you. Tina said Al Green doesn't even walk with that cane. He uses it to point at people. Tina, that's what I was learning about earlier. Andrew, it's over for the Democratic Party. It looks like it. It really does. And again, you would think if they were intelligent, they would look at this last election where they lost the White House, the Senate, they lost the House. You sit down and you figure out, okay, this is what we did wrong. And then this is what we need to do to improve so that this won't happen again. But they are stuck on stupid. Andrew, they okay, they made the Republican Party okay. Oh, yeah. He accused Speaker Mike Johnson of kicking him out of Trump's address to Congress due to his skin color. Monique, he's a Democrat. We know it's all racism and white supremacy. We know that page. That's the primary page in their playbook. We know that. He was warned, just like the rest of them. They were warned several times and they would not stop. So I guess they wanted to disrupt it. And what did they think? They were going to cancel the speech? No, you just get out. Robert, I put Al Green in shady. Yes, take him, please. And let's call it what it is. He's up here shilling for the Democrats. Go back to where his constituents live in Texas, in Houston. He needs to go and work on helping his constituents in their community. But no, he's shilling for the Democrats. So typical. And we've been talking about that. And it is what it is, folks. Okay. And I just have a video to share with you. And I think I'll do a video for you tomorrow. Yeah, Robert, he was censored. That's why I'm showing you this video. And I think there are about maybe 10 Democrats that agreed. If they were for the right thing, more of them. But they all acted very immature and just very un-American, in my opinion. All right. Regardless of who won, it's time for you to put forth, both parties put forth their best foot and try to help the American people. People are in dire straits financially, and all they care about is sitting there. They were holding up those little dumb signs saying that's a lie, and then all these other dumb signs that they were holding up. Andrew, 100% mad at the Republican Party because they lost and it was their fault. And again, Trump said it. Go back and look at my old videos. I've been saying this for several months. Good evening, Rachel. How are you, love? Everyone who's here, please hit that like button. I don't know what's going on with Y2 and the logarithm, but now where my videos were going into the thousands, now if I make it to 300, I'm lucky. So I don't know. I talked to some other content creators and they're experiencing the same issue. So I don't know if YouTube is just trying to, if YT is trying to shut us out and discourage us, so we'll just go and move on. I don't know what's going on. Robert, it was mentioned in another podcast that Al Green is Pakistani, not black. Robert, I was looking into his ethnicity. Because yeah, he's a little suspect. And he, if you know, I was thinking about that, but I haven't been able to find anything definitive. But I'm glad you brought that up, Andrew. The whole situation seems like the Republicans and the Democrats against each other, instead of helping out the poor people of America. Yeah, instead of helping the poor people of America. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Put party differences aside and help the American people, especially the Democrats, because God knows you didn't do anything to help us for 4 years. Rachel, enjoy. Thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate all of you. And you've often heard me say there are thousands of content creators. So the fact that you decide to come here and spend your valuable time is very much appreciated. And, you know, you're the best. And I say that all the time, and I mean it from my heart. And so that's just where we are. And I wanted to share this video with you. And I just think it's just ludicrous, the behavior that they exhibited. These are supposed to be adults, right? Maga Tamara, I haven't seen you in a while, but we're glad that you're here. So I was just going to share a video with you. And then I'll show you the part where he was actually censured. Okay. All right, here we go. Get the volume up. Thank you so much, Sharice.
Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Margo, Tamara, why did YT, why did they put you on mute? Robert, thank you so much, Sharice. Robert, you're absolutely right. Why didn't they act up when the little black girl was killed, when the illegal hit her with the car? They didn't say a word, Robert. They didn't say anything about what happened to Lake and Riley. They didn't say anything about what happened to the police officers that were assaulted and then the one who was killed. They haven't said anything about Americans. And we know why. All right. Jim and Allison. Okay, here we go. All right, Jim and Allison. I didn't see your first message, so let me see this. Okay, here you go. Your second message. Thank you for the super chat. Again, love. Jim and Allison said, if Trump suddenly told everyone to vote Democrat, every single Democrat in Congress would tell you to vote Republican. Their party has destroyed itself. All they know is hate. We love you. Jim and Allison, thank you so much. I think you're new here. But please, hey, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button so that you get all notifications. I just shared some hearts in the comment section. They are all for you. Now, what Jim and Allison are saying is 100% correct. And they have no one to blame but themselves, people. Think about it. Jim and Allison, you're new here. Go back when you get time and check out my old videos. The Democrats have destroyed themselves. Think about it. Trump did not have to do an awful lot. They put a candidate in front of the American people, and they lied, and they lied, and they lied. They lied about her ethnicity. They lied about everything. And we were supposed to accept that? No way. No, Rachel, Al Green, he has no shame. He does not. And he and from what Robert said, Robert, you sounds like they're on the right path. He does look Pakistani. But again, what do the Democrats do? They place someone, these gatekeepers, even the ones who aren't black, they'll place them in front of black Americans, just anything to keep any black Americans on their little plantation. Tina, it's all about hate. Yes, it's all about hating Trump. They don't care about doing anything for the American people. And you make sure that you're here tomorrow. I'm going to expose Jasmine Crockett. I've been, researching and looking things up on her. I'm telling you, she's the latest person that they're going to put in front of Black America to try and bring Black Americans back to the Democratic plantation. God knows it will not work. People are waking up. And I don't know if you guys heard the statement that she made when Trump was talking about giving everyone $5,000. What did she say? Yeah. We're not in the business of giving people money, and people don't need that $5,000. If Trump or Republicans said that, you tell me how that would. And now they're always saying the Republicans are the elitists. They're the rich. She said that, a Democrat. I was looking up, like I said, I've been looking stuff up. I think her net worth is like $9 million. Really? So she's the latest gatekeeper that they are placing out here on Front Street. And like I said, if you weren't here yesterday, make sure you're here tomorrow. She keeps, disparaging Trump. He's not thinking about her. He's trying to get the country back where it needs to be. But she always has something to say, and I'm going to fight him. You better go somewhere and sit down. Look at all the other Black women that the Democratic Party put up, gave them a little position, and for them to oppose and fight Trump. All of them now are trying to stay out of jail. So you haven't learned. You're still doing the same thing, and you are expecting a different result, and that's not going to work. Caesar, how you doing, love? Thanks for stopping in. The Democrats have no idea how politics work. No, they don't. Mayor Crockett is irrelevant. Mayor, listen to this, Mayor. She may be irrelevant to us, but I'm telling you, watch it. They are using her. They're molding her now in the image that they want her to be. And I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to expound upon this tomorrow. Caesar. Yeah, I was watching another show, and some guy who had been in jail 22 years. I mean, he's out now, but he was like, no, he's really from the hood. And he knows she's a phone. She's another fake, another phony, just like the Curry Queen was. Hi, Roland. I've been away for a while, but I'm back. CJ Parks, how are you doing, love? Bobo the Clown. Yes, they are. So let me start the video again, and I will keep up with your comments. Here we go. There, look at her sitting there holding her sign. That was Jasmine Crockett. And she's just trying to keep her checks coming in. Rachel, I do try, love. I try not to come on here and give you erroneous information. I'm telling you, Rachel, they are trying their best to get Black America back on that plantation. Now, they still have a lot, but no, every day more and more people are walking away. They're fed up with their games and their shenanigans and everything they've said about Trump. Trump is out here doing things that, again, he's not being a very good racist, and that's all they call him. He's doing things that, Biden, who loves Black people, should have done. Trump is doing it. Stop with the nonsense. People don't want to hear that crap. People are suffering. Mayor, caveman walking around with a weapon. He doesn't use it to walk. No, Mayor, like he's threatening people. Man, you're 77 years old. Go to Shady Pines and enjoy the rest of your life, however much time you have left. How you doing, Ruby? Ruby said Jasmine Crooked. Whoop. Ruby, make sure you're here tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on her tomorrow. She needs to be exposed. I was watching another content creator, and they were saying all of us, conservatives here on YouTube, need to get the word out and expose her, because that's who they're propping up. Well, I'm telling you, Jasmine Crockett is who they're, their next savior, so they think. Here we go.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain the quorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Thank you.
You guys, it just keeps getting worse. I keep thinking that it can't get worse, and then it gets worse. You know how we're already talking about how embarrassing it was that the Democrats were so useless last night at the State of the Union with their little, we're going to be the pink ladies from Greece. Look at our little ping pong paddles. This is the resistance, folks. And while they did nothing to protest, Al Green, Representative Al Green from Texas, who is the only one that did, who actually got up and said something and got kicked out of the hall, they want to censure him. Yeah, Democrats want to censure him for protesting. It's like they don't realize that they're supposed to be the opposition to the Trump administration. Some Democrats aren't ruling out voting for Representative Dan Newhouse's resolution to censure Green for breach of property conduct. Every single one of them should have been doing that. The fact that he was the only one and they didn't all get up and follow him, this is insane. This is your pathetic resistance. The Centrist House Democrat who spoke on the condition of anonymity, because of course you did, you coward, so that what Green did was inappropriate. He became the story, not the price of eggs. Why don't you dumb motherfuckers understand how politics works? Why don't you understand that? Not the price of eggs. First of all, you guys wouldn't be able to do an effective job talking about the price of eggs if your lives depended on it, if your next lobbying check depended on it.
I knew.
All right, tell me what you think. You hear how they're talking. They are clueless. OMG. All right, let me get rid of this commercial. Jasmine has TDS bad. She's up for reelection. Yeah, I'm hoping and praying they vote her out. Oh my God. Monique, I am with you. I really am. Dora, you said that too. Okay. So this is the gospel chops, and he feels his thought process is just like yours and mine. And I love his commentary. He knows this is a bunch of malarkey. Listen up, folks.
Y'all, Gerald here, creator of Gospel Chops and your host for this YouTube channel, back with another video. Now, y'all, if you follow this channel for some time, one of the things that you will find that I really...
Al Green looks like he's tired of being alone. Oh, Caesar! I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being... So, Caesar, that's a good one. Oh, my God. Now I need to go listen to that song.
They, in turn, have done nothing for their districts in recent times.
This is what I was talking about. These shills are only pushing the Democratic agenda. Let me go back because I want to make sure you hear that. They're supposed to be in their districts working for their constituents, not up here trying to throw a wrench in all of Donald Trump's plans. Yes, Mayor, me too. I have the greatest hits on my playlist. All right, here we go. MAGA, I love getting introduced to new people to watch. I haven't watched mainstream TV in 6 years. Oh, okay, MAGA, perfect. Okay, here we go. Listen to this guy. This guy is on point.
Sometime, one of the things that you will find that I really detest, one of the things that really grinds my gears is when the black politicians get out there and start caping for this Democrat plantation that has done nothing for them in recent
for 60 plus years, but you're still voting for them. No, ma'am, no, sir. As long as I have breath in my body, me and the other content creators, we are going to continue to expose the evil, satanic, demonic Democratic Party.
Recent times. And they, in turn, have done nothing for their districts in recent times. What am I talking about? Well, here we have Congressman Al Green, who decided to be a rebel, decided to act niggardly. Oh, y'all look it up. It's a word. Decided to act a certain way as Donald Trump presented his speech to a joint session of Congress. And this Man stood up with his elderly self, with his black self, and he waved his cane like Moses in biblical times and thought that it was going to move the needle, thought it was going to do something, and all it did was get his tail kicked out of the chambers. Yeah, that's right. Speaker Johnson called on the sergeant at arms and said, "Get this man out of here. He is being disruptive. Everything that he is saying is nonsensical and pointless. He ain't moving the needle not one bit. Let's let the president say what he got to say. Let the people of America hear what the president has to say to the country. Let the people of the world take in this message." And these little disruptions like this from these little tiny men in little districts that seem to cape for China ain't gonna do nothing at all for us tonight, so get him out. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but you could see Vice President J.D. Vance make that motion like, get him up out of here. Man, this blackity black, I'm sure if you went down to the Houston area where his district is, and listen, let me just say this while I'm on that topic. We need to make it easier. Not only to censure people like this when they act up in Congress, we need to make it easier for the constituents of the district to throw these people out as easily as they elect them.
I agree with that. If you agree with that, type a 1 in the comment section, folks. If people are acting this stupid, just go. Pack it. Just go to the office. Pack your things. Just go. Okay. How you doing, Beverly?
This man is an embarrassment to his district. Having brought home no bacon from Washington, D.C., he spent a lot of time there. But if you go and look at his past, you'll see that he's taken a lot of photos with CCP agents.
Okay. We know that's the Communist Party of China, right? Yeah. Okay. I see ones. Exactly. Right, Dorian. So all they do, they put, like I said, they put a black person or a person that looks black in these positions to keep black people on the plantation. But they're not doing anything for people in their districts. And this is what we talked about before. They're not. That's why when I heard this guy, I'm like, he's saying the same thing. They're only doing for the Democratic Party and the illegals. That's it.
Seems to be a common thread amongst the Democrats in Congress. We have folks who sleeping with Democrat agents like Fang Fang. And I've told y'all time after time that China has infiltrated our government on every level. That's right. And you can always tell when these stupid politicians are being played because you got instances like Fang Fang. You got instances like Al Green. You got instances like Mitch McConnell, where people come in from China and they send these little geisha girls, right? These little cute Asians, they come in from China and they are wooing these nerdy politicians. And you look at these people, if you went to high school with them, if you went to college with them, you say, hey, you were the biggest nerd in the class. Well, I tell people all the time when I counsel these young folks, nerds run the world. Unfortunately, when they get into position to run the world, they are susceptible to these CCP infiltrators that will come up to them and these cute little Asian girls and woo them. Get all kind of American secrets, all kind of American top secret information and take it right back to the CCP because our elected officials are so ignorant. Now, we're not just talking about Swalwell, we're talking about Al Green. Look up his history and you'll see all the photos he's had with CCP operatives while doing nothing for his district. But let me get back on track because I digress. Al Green decided to stand up during Donald Trump's speech, make a butt of himself, make a spectacle of himself, act niggardly, as I stated before. And he got his tail thrown out of the joint session of Congress. Not only that, but the very next day, deservingly so, in my opinion, they voted to censure this man, to scold him, to punish him, to shut him up and shut him down. 10 Democrats, y'all, 10 Democrats voted along with it in favor of the censure. And he said, after the event, he said, hey, I'm going to take my punishment. Whatever it is, let it be. I accept it for what it is. I needed to do that because I wanted to make a spectacle. I wanted to be known for disrupting the president. Okay, well, that's about all you're known for because you ain't done nothing for your district.
Nope.
And your people in your district are left with question marks on their face. Like, what is going on, bro? Why did we elect you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we didn't. Who selected you to be put in place for this district? Because you've done nothing for us.
Sound familiar, folks, with the Democrats? Does that sound familiar? They select people that they know aren't going to do anything for the people in their districts. They're just going to shill for the Democrats, and they're going to follow that script for that agenda. That's all they're going to do. Dorian, it's kind of weird at one point the Democrats were the conservatives. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
We are. Al Green has been punished. Al Green has been censured. And all the Democrats can do is gather around in the chamber and sing Kumbaya. If that's all you got, you're shooting blanks. You're clean on the bullets.
Meet the One Fast Cat exercise.
So what are your thoughts on that, folks? OMG. That old fool don't care because he has stashed so much money over the years. His great grands are set for like, yes, they get there and they come out millionaires. You're absolutely right.
Said it towards the end. He said, talking about Butler, and he talked about Mark Fogel and his mother being there, and she'd come up at the rally, and that's why he had spent this time to free her son from prison. And then he said, I was saved by God, talking about being shot in Butler, to make America great again. I believe that. Now, the New York Times says at that moment, Nancy Pelosi leans over to Steny Hoyer and goes, oh, my God. What is a moment like that?
I'm sure that's an emotional moment that connected with a lot of people. I just want to, 160 years ago tonight, Abraham Lincoln gave his second inaugural address. He said, with malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. What a different spirit that was. And that was after a civil war. So it's one thing to mine our differences. It's another thing to try and heal our differences. And that is, that's the difference between real leadership and political expediency.
Would it have been healing to stand for Mark Fogel? Might have been.
No, I agree. Look, you are absolutely right.
DJ Johnson.
I will do what you will not. I will say, I think there were times when they should have risen.
Ruby, don't worry. I have that video too. I will play that where they're standing up there singing, "We shall overcome." Oh, if only we could overcome their idiotic ways. How you doing, John Joyner? Everyone who's here, please hit that little thumb. That is the like button. If you're enjoying this content, share it out on your various forms of social media, and I will appreciate it. Doran, this is not divisive. This is confidence. Hello, friend. How you doing, Brenda? All right, here we go.
I think what Al Green did was despicable. I liked Alyssa Slotkin's speech. I think that's where Democrats should go. That doesn't obviate the fact that you shouldn't exploit our differences. You should try and solve problems and heal our differences. I don't see that inclination on the part of this president.
Republicans jump into action after someone has the guts to stand up and call BS. Less than 24 hours later, and here they are on the floor with an emergency censure to soothe Donald Trump's fragile ego. I have never seen them leap into action so fast in my life. It was overnight. Meanwhile, their own voters are getting hurt by this administration, and it's radio silence.
Rep. Jim McGovern, shut your mouth. You were in no position to talk about the people that have been hurt because of Trump's policies. Let's go back and see what has happened for the past 4 years to the American people as a result of the failed Biden-Harris administration and them flooding this country with millions of illegals. So no Democrat is in any position to say anything about that. Here we go.
They can't even be bothered to lift a finger to do a town hall.
The president indicated that he had a mandate. I said to the president, you do not have a mandate to cut Medicaid. Constituents who need Medicaid, they will suffer and some will die if they don't get Medicaid. I heard the speaker when he said that I should cease. I did not, and I did not with intentionality. It was not done out of a burst of emotion. I was emotional about it, but I did it with intentionality. I think that on some questions, questions of conscience, you have to be willing to suffer the consequences. And I have said I will. I will suffer whatever the consequences are, because I don't believe that in the richest country in the world, people should be without good health care. I stood up for my constituents then. I'm standing up for my constituents now. I am grateful to Mr. McGovern for what he has said. I'm grateful to those who have been standing with me. But I will tell you, I appreciate you. No anger. The officers who escorted me out, they were kind to me. I don't blame the speaker for anything. Friends, I would do it again. I have to be candid with you. I'm not trying to in some way insult you. This is a matter of principle. This is a matter of conscience. There are people suffering in this country because they don't have health care. I'll close with this. On some issues that are matters of conscience, it is better to stand alone than not stand at all.
To answering present. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, a motion to reconsider is laid on the table. The House will come to order. The House will come to order. Shh. Will Representative Green present himself to the well?
What a joke these people are.
By its adoption of House Resolution 189, the House has resolved that
Ruby has an excellent point. If they wanted health care, if it was that important to them, why didn't they expand Obamacare when Biden was there for 4 years? But of course, again, they only did for illegals. They didn't do anything for the American people. Tina, the principle of the Democrats, this is what this is all about. Yes, exactly. Cherise, he should take a look at the $36 trillion debt ticker. The United States of America is broke. You're right, Cherise. But with all this money that Doge is cutting a lot of billions of dollars off from some of this bogus agencies and all of these things that, places where they were sending the money. John, he is fear mongering. Shay, how you doing, love? Lanita, the DNC agenda is heartless, wicked, and anti-American. They sound crazy, totally diabolical. Right. And if you weren't here last night, I brought this up. The Democrats, supposed to be the party that loves Black America, they didn't even stand up and clap. They have so much hate in their heart. That little Black boy who wanted to be a police officer, and then Trump made him an honorary, I think, Secret Service agent or something like that. The boy, I think he had cancer before, brain cancer. But when you have that much hate, but you love Black people so much, they didn't stand, they didn't clap, they didn't do anything. So we need to show all the things that the Democrats are doing when it's time for the midterm elections. We need to have all these clips together. Say, look, this is what your beloved Democrats did here, there, everywhere. Show everything. And you're still voting for these people? Shay, it was disgusting. Shay, you saw it too. Yes. Brain cancer. Yes. And that doctors told him he wasn't going to make it. Trump makes him an honorary Secret Service agent. They didn't bat an eye. They just sat there. They all looked like they had been sitting there sucking on lemons. They just looked like they were miserable. Nancy Pelosi looked so bad. She looked like she was looking for a drink. She looked totally out of sorts. It was awful. Mayor, I heard that boy and his father today being interviewed. That father should get Father of the Year award. Yes, Mayor. Dorian, they also like to claim the Republicans are racist. Dorian, exactly. Could you imagine if the shoe were on the other foot and the Republicans didn't stand or clap? Oh my God, we'd never hear the end of it. Shay, some things all people should be able to agree. Right, Shay? You put party, whatever party or political affiliation, you're a part of, you put that to the side. Ruby, a montage of this shenanigans is being created right now. Ruby, and this is what, we need to continue. The legacy media is dying. So, and the Democrats, if the Curry Queen had been elected, they were talking about censuring us. What's that lady's name? I forgot her name. Presley. She said it. It was a Freudian slip. I'm thinking they probably told her, "Wait, what are you doing?" But she did. The Democrats are faulting content creators, and they kept saying that we content creators were pushing, misinformation as well as disinformation because we were telling people the truth, the facts. Monique, it was so sweet when DJ hugged the Secret Service. Monique, my heart melted. Yes. Oh, okay, Isaiah. Have a good evening. Yes. Those of you just coming in, hit the like button. Do me a favor. Make sure you're here tomorrow. I am exposing Miss Jasmine Crockett because she's the latest Democratic shield that they are pushing on us. Well, not me because I'm not a liberal Democrat, but that's who they're propping up to get the blacks who escaped from the Democratic plantation. They're using her. Look, here's a black woman. Okay. Vote for her. And all she does is shield for the Democrats. She doesn't do anything for her district either. I just dropped another truth bomb. It was a tearjerker. So whatever Trump does, he's never going to get credit. So just, whatever. That's why he's just going ahead. He's just doing things the way he wants to. He's never going to please them. So don't try. Jasmine Crockett of all them should have been the one to stand up. She didn't do it. She sat there and looked like an idiot holding up that sign. Lanita, Jasmine Crockett. Lanita, yes. Lanita, I'll piggyback off of that. Let me send a whole flurry of them in the comment section. That's what I think about Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, she tries to be like Sojourner Truth. Like I said, I'm going to give you her history tomorrow because she's out here talking like she's from the ghetto, and she's not. Went to a private school, but they're molding her in an image that they think will appeal to Black Americans. I don't appeal to ghetto. Ghetto does not appeal to me. So, okay, tell Shirley I said hello, John. Thank you. So let me play this again. Let me finish playing this here.
Representative Al Green be censured. That Representative Al Green forthwith present himself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure, and that Representative Al Green be censured with public reading of this resolution by the Speaker. The House had come to.
What a disgrace. I'm sure Dr. King and all of the civil rights leaders who have passed on turned over in their graves. They're in there singing, "We shall overcome." Out of here. What a joke. Every time I see this, my eyes take a complete trip around my head. Caesar, was it not embarrassing? It was embarrassing. And to me, it was flat out disrespectful. All of those Black people over there, they've done nothing except for illegals, non-Americans, and they're in there singing "We Shall Overcome." No, all of us in this chat need to be singing "We Have Overcome." The Democratic Party, and we booted them out of the White House, we booted them out of the House of Representatives, and we booted them out of the Senate. Yes. Dorian, even Malcolm X would have. Yes. I'm sick of them talking about the civil rights leaders who actually fought and who actually were trying to help Black Americans. And then they're going to piggyback off. They shouldn't even be allowed to use their names in their mouths. Where's the mule? John, who are you talking? Which mule are you talking about? You're talking about Nancy? She's probably somewhere drinking. Lanita says she is not a hood chick, just acting the loud, smart mouth ghetto sister girl because they told her to do. Lanita gets it. Lanita, that's what I'm saying. She's acting like a stereotype of a ghetto Black woman who's loud, you know, and ghetto. And that's what the Democratic Party, that's how racist they are. That's what they want to portray. Mayor, please watch CBN News on YouTube with the little boy and his dad. Oh, Mayor, I will when I get off. U.S. Army retired. How you doing? Okay. Beverly, exactly 100, Roland. This is not a Martin Luther King Jr. movement. No, it's not. This movement that they have, and they don't have a leader because they've imploded, but they have this agenda that they're trying to fulfill. And now they're in shambles. Every time the camera panned over to the Democratic side, they just looked out of sorts. Pocahontas was over there on her cell phone. They looked disheveled. They looked distraught. Like I said, to me, it looked like they had been sucking on lemons all night. They were miserable, and I loved it. What is this, Mayor? That was great. Yeah. Singing that sad. Yes, Dusty. And again, what are they trying to do? Probably 2 o'clock, Shay. What are they trying to do? Either 2 o'clock or 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Shay. They're trying to get Black Americans, right? Emotional. I told you, they're still upset. They're trying to get Black Americans in the street, marching, picketing, because all of these illegals are being deported. And we are not, this is what we voted for. I am not marching. I'm not. Ruby, spending time doing dumb videos. Choose your fighter. Even CNN laughing at nonsense. Right. She's a self-made mama of Caesar. I think it's okay, Ricky, that was showing a video of girls making fun of DJ for his police. Yeah. You know, and God forbid, the boy survived brain cancer. You don't pick on him. You don't know what's coming down the pipe for you. You're right, Maga. Robert, I like to see Miss Jackson and Miss Zoe Lee tell off Jasmine Crockett and make her look like a fool. Robert, I wish someone would. I'm sick of her because she's shilling for the Democrats. Shay, they showed absolutely no decorum. Where did these people, it was sad. And when the side with the Republicans and conservatives was singing, patriotic songs, what were they? They didn't stand up. Well, we know who they support, and it's not anything that's American. CJ, I was upset about what Rachel Maddow and that other MSDNC anchor said about DJ Daniel. Blacks and soul-hearted Democrats. Yes, they're awful. If you go back and look at my videos, I've been telling you, in my opinion, they're evil, satanic, demonic, and every day that passes by, they prove it more and more. How you doing, Rodney Rucker? Rodney says Jasmine Cratchit is new. New on ATL. Okay, Rodney. Yeah, she's trying to be a hood rat. And the real true hood rats are looking right through her. They know she's being fake, just like the Curry Queen was being fake. That's why she lost. Shay, Such evil on full display. Yes. Yes, it is. Exactly. Jasmine Crockett talks like Sexy Red and Cardi B. Dorian. Sexy Red is from the hood. You're absolutely right. Crockett is not. She's trying to portray that. She thinks that that will appeal to Black Americans. Well, I don't know. You know, like I said, she went to a private school. That's not hood. Sergeant King, good evening. Good evening, Sergeant. How you doing? So again, the Democrats place a shield in front of you. Okay, here's a Black person. Look, we put them in this position. Vote for them. Shay says she's a Sexy Red of Congress. Obviously, Shay, yes. And that's not acceptable.
To order. The House will come to order. That's it.
Keep doing this or until we care.
The House to come to order. Clear the well, please. Clear the well. The House has to continue its business.
Oh.
Pursuant to Clause 12A of Rule 1, the House will stand in recess, subject to the call of the chair.
Some breaking news we've been following. It has to do with Texas Congressman Al Green. The House has now voted in favor of an official reprimand for his disruption of the president's joint address to Congress, and several Democrats voted with Republicans to censure him. But then things went off the rails a bit.
That's right. This all comes after President Trump. He was trying to give his speech. Al Green disrupted that. Congressional correspondent Kilmany Dukart is live at the Capitol with the fallout from that and what happened here today. Kilmany.
It is 2025 now.
If rid of the commercial USA, yes, that was despicable. CJ, I suppose Jasmine Crockett is our new Tiffany here. Since she's yes. Shay said she voted for Kamala for right. Shay, exactly. Yet they're all sitting up in church every Sunday. Get out of here. They're hypocrites.
Yeah, John and Emma, just moments ago, the House voted to censure Texas Congressman Al Green after his outburst during President Trump's State of the Union. The final vote on that tally was 224 lawmakers in favor, 198 against, 2 members voting present, including Al Green himself. There were 10 Democrats that voted with Republicans to, again, censure Al Green for his actions on the House floor on Tuesday evening, something that I was a direct witness to, sitting in the press gallery right behind the president, watching a remarkable scene unfold as a shouting match ensued with Democratic Congressman Al Green that continued until he was finally removed from the House chamber floor. Now, those 10 Democrats who voted along with Republicans were Amy Barra, Ed Case, Jim Costa, Laura Gillen, Jim Himes, Chrissy Houlihan, Marcy Kaptur, Jared Moskowitz, Marie Gluesenkamp Perez, and Tom Suozzi. So quite a few of them admonishing this behavior during the president's address on Tuesday evening, a joint address to Congress. Now, really important to note that a censure is just a formal way of rebuking a member for their actions. This doesn't mean that Congressman Green is going to lose any rights or privileges as a House member. It doesn't discontinue his time as a member either. But this is a big, big message. And I think it was quite unprecedented what we all witnessed on Tuesday evening. This was a huge protest among Democrats. I personally witnessed very few Democrats, actually almost no Democrats, stand when the First Lady of the United States took her seat in the House chamber in the upper deck, and also when President Trump took to the Speaker's dais to begin his address and walked down the floor as is customary and part of the ceremony of any joint address to Congress. I think there's also just been fallout in the aftermath of this from Democrats that are really not on the same page and are not singing from the same song sheet when it comes to how to combat the message when it comes to Trump's policies.
Yeah, you know, Kilmany, it looked disorganized, kind of a sad attempt to protest in a way, but you're holding up little paddles. It wasn't that effective, quite frankly.
This is a really sad day for our institution. What Representative Al Green did in the midst of the president's speech as our honored guest to the chamber was disrupted. He did it intentionally, as everyone saw. I gave him plenty of warnings, and he refused it. It was a deliberate action. It needed to be met with swift punishment. That's the tradition of this place, to maintain decorum. And so that's what we just did. The resolution passed on the House floor. There were 224 votes in favor of censuring him for that behavior. 198 Democrats voted against it. I can't believe that. 2 votes present. So I think we had 9 Democrats join us in this bipartisan measure that we took. And it was critically important, Bill, because we have to maintain the dignity of this place. We're the greatest deliberative body in the history of the world. There's a deep and rich tradition here, and it is violated. To our understanding and our review of history, that was the first time that any member of Congress has ever had to be removed in the middle of a presidential address, and it's changed.
So did
Democrats
who are not.
That was the first time that's ever happened in the history of the country. So that tells you they're just so desperate that they just don't know what to do. They just keep making dumb moves. All right, let me let this play.
Far left, who are not so ideological that they can't see what's going on here, who are probably embarrassed as moderate Democrats and saying, hey, bro, you're making us look bad. You're making us look terrible. You are ruining any chance we had to ever get back in power. And it's funny, y'all, when you look at the situation, you look at Tulsi Gabbard, you look at RFK Jr., you look at Joe Rogan, and you say, hey, all the best Democrats are now Republicans. How did that happen? Because y'all stand for foolishness, and you had all of those women.
Yep.
Let me put some quotations on that. Women. You had all those women in pink blazers that night. Well, one of those women in a pink blazer was, in fact, a man. But y'all elected that to Congress, and you think that is going to keep you in power? No.
And again, if you look at the Democrats and their agenda, that's not what the American people want. So let them continue to do what they're doing. They'll never win. They'll lose in the midterms. I was looking today. They're saying they're going to let either Kamala run again for president or Jasmine Crockett. Unless J.D. Vance does something crazy. Soon as Trump is done, he's going to go right into that office. That's what I see. But Robert said, put Al Green and Nancy Pelosi at Shady Pines and have Jasmine Crockett as their nurse. Woo, how you doing, Jake? Sergeant, it is a shame, love. And it is. Dorian said more like Jasmine Crook. Dorian, you're right. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. Yeah, fool me twice, shame on me. Shay Shay. Yay, not one vote to keep men out of women's sport. No! Oh my God. Shay, that is crazy to me. CJ Parks. Jasmine Crockett was going to cause a scene, but after they booted Al Green, she sat quietly the whole time. Yeah, CJ, she still was sitting there looking like she was sucking lemons, but she learned. You're right. All right, here we go.
Americans ain't going for that. You are the minority of a minority. You are a subgroup.
Yes, Shay, and that's what I've said several times, Shay. The Democrats are not reading the room. They are not. They are still pushing this far left progressive ideology that the American people have rejected. And it is what it is. I've been saying that, Shay. I agree. So let them keep pushing that crap. They'll never win another. Trump said it last night. I've been saying it for months. They'll never win another election. And God knows, Shay, you weren't here. If Trump abolishes the IRS like they're talking about, if Trump issues checks to Americans because of all this money Doge is finding that our tax money's been wasted, the Democrats can hang it up, honey. It's a wrap. They'll never win again. Never. I love it.
And you think that America is going to trust you with power? Even after Doge is in place, uncovering all your misdeeds and all your misgivings while you had a little power under mashed potato brain Joe Biden? Oatmeal brain Joe Biden? No, we had enough. We saw enough of Democrat shenanigans to where the American people have said, hey, we're going to elect another president. He's going to be a populist president.
That's right.
We're going to give him a mandate to get in there and wreck shop. And look, expose it all. And then you see people like Pocahontas. You see people like Al Green. You see people like crazy Nancy Pelosi. All these people, all these old heads who are the best argument for term limits. You see these people coming out.
Yeah.
And they want to stand in protest. But you are protesting the American people. You're not just protesting the orange man. You are protesting what we voted for, because this kind of exposure is exactly what we wanted. Matter of fact, exactly what we needed. Because we needed to convince some of our fellow Americans that this stuff was going on. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a tinfoil hat situation. No, these things are really happening.
Yep.
And I'm glad that these Democrats are coming out making fools of themselves, like Al Green. Because all you're doing is convincing people that you thought were on your side. No, you're convincing reasonable people to come over to the other side, like a Joe Rogan. And we're going to take this country back by force if necessary, but it is my hope and my prayer that it won't come to that, because reasonable people are able to see what's going on. They're able to see this old 77-year-old man waving his cane, and they looking at him saying, bro, what are you doing? What are you trying to achieve in that moment, waving your cane around? What do you think that's going to accomplish?
Right.
No, not only Republicans voted to censure you, but 10 Democrats who call themselves moderates decided to vote for your censure because you have embarrassed this chamber, sir. You have embarrassed your district. You have embarrassed the office. Not only that, but if you let me tell it, you have embarrassed the blackity blacks. You have embarrassed the community, sir. And some people look at his old tired perm and say, I don't think he black. Yeah, he went to an HBCU. He represent a black district. He part of the Congressional Black Caucasoids. Oh, he as black as they come. You can deny it all you want, but that's as black as it's going to get in the Congress. So if he decides to represent the blackity blacks in that kind of way, well, we going to attack him like a blackity black should be attacked by his own community. Let us deal with our own. Listen, this man need to be dealt with, not only by the Congress, but by the community. Set this man down, shut his mouth.
Yes.
Cut his wings off.
That's right.
Y'all let me know what you think about this. This brother got out here acting a old fool. You know how the OG say ain't no fool like an old fool? He got out here acting like an old fool and embarrassed himself, his family, his district, and the community in front of the whole world.
Yep.
Got his tail kicked up out of that room and censured the very next day, even by votes from his own party. Boy, you an embarrassment. Get your tail somewhere and sit on your hands. Sir, ma'am. Y'all let me know what you think about.
So that's, hey, I'm telling you, I agree with his commentary. CJ, I see your comments, love. And hey, I agree wholeheartedly. Sergeant King, Green has no power to open a window. Oh yeah, just waving that cane. What the heck is that going to do? Give me a break. How you doing, Lamont? Hello, good people. Remember, God's our source. He has the final say so. And that's what I'm saying. And Lamont, and I tell people, I'm not a minister or anything like that, but just looking at the entirety of the situation, if you cannot see the providential hand of God saved Trump's life, I don't know what else to say to you. I don't believe there's no such thing as luck or chance. So they better get on board. And these black shields, particularly these women, that are allowing the Democrats to use them. I don't know why Jasmine cried. Those of you just coming in, like I said, make sure you're here tomorrow because I'm going to be talking about Jasmine. All right. Jasmine. Yes, Shay Shay. You know, when you get to a certain age, you're like, okay, there's no such thing as luck. There's no such thing as chance. You get to a certain age, you believe in the creator of the universe. And you cannot tell me that was luck or chance. That was the providential hand of God trying to show people this is who, and you know, God chooses people that we wouldn't necessarily choose. And look at all the times they were trying to unalive him, all these plots. You see where he is, don't you? Okay. So these stupid shills that's shilling hard for the Democrats. That Fannie's trying to stay out of jail. Big Tish up in Letitia James in New York. She needs to be trying to get on the right page. Now again, Eric Adams, he read the room, he read the tea leaves, and he started working with Trump. And now look, the indictment is gone. These other people are shilling so hard, they're going to wind up in jail. Some of them. Lamont said this is a battle between good and evil, and I also agree with that. When you look at the Democrats' total body of work, we can go back 60 plus years, but look at everything they've done the past 4 years. And then I told you where I'm really salty. What got me the most was the migrants, the illegals. And then when I found out about Biden hiring 87,000 additional IRS workers to come after, to take more money from us. Oh no. No, that's just evil. And again, we would have money if you weren't trying to support all of these non-American citizens, by the way, who are protesting, and they're not carrying American flags. They're waving the flags from their home countries. Ma'am, sir, get out of here. And God only knows how many millions of dollars these illegals have sent back to relatives in their own country before, you know, of course, they're starting to be deported now. But I'm just thinking, because you always see them at the Western Union sending money back to their home country, our tax dollars. So yes, I am salty. 88,000. Okay, Sergeant. The presidential election is going to be Al Green and Jasmine Crockett on the ticket. Robert, they're such idiots. Hey, it might be. They are clueless. Sergeant, oh yeah, I need to do something on Stacey Abrams again. Remember, they love Stacey Abrams. She walked on water. Now she's in trouble. So that's what the Democrats do. They told black women, you're the backbone of the party. You're important. They put the black woman above everyone. Then what do? Like Homer Simpson, they fade away into the shrubs. When trouble comes, they put you up there, and then when you start looking stupid, they're nowhere to be found. Fani Willis found out. All these people, if they would just open their eyes, they're always sitting up in a church. All these people you use to try and take down Trump, look at them now. They're trying to stay out of jail. They were trying to put Trump in jail. Now they're trying to stay out of jail. And they don't, I'm like, you want to say to them so bad. You don't see that. Robert, I've said that. Trump is the bear. She has a stick. She keeps poking him. He's ignoring her for now. But she won't shut up. So when he goes after her, and if she winds up under indictment, whatever the case may be, I don't care. You can cry all you want. Racism. Told you Trump's racist. No, he's doing that because you're stupid. You should have left him alone. But no, you were doing what your masters from the Democratic Party told you to do. So no, I'm not marching. You're on your own. Figure it out. I'm not going to the streets and marching for any of that foolishness and for those shenanigans. Only certain black women. Well, which black women, U.S. Army, would you buy a car? Oh, I wouldn't buy anything from him. But the sad part about it, U.S. Army, is Jasmine Crockett. She's not from the ghetto, but they have her acting and talking like she's from the ghetto. I watched the video earlier of her when she was going to trial. She sounded very professional. But when the Democrats get a hold of you, that's how racist they are. They want you to talk a certain way if you're black because they think that will appeal to the black masses. Well, I didn't grow up in a ghetto, and so that does not appeal to me. And all black people don't live in the ghetto. So what about the people who do not or who did not grow up in the ghetto? That doesn't appeal to us. Someone using profanity and talking loud. No, that's not appealing. Al Green looks like he could have been one of Fred Sanford's friend, Robert. Sergeant, yeah, I'm not marching. I'm not. But you know, again, if she keeps poking Trump and he goes after her, see, he's racist, white supremacy, discrimination. Don't want to hear it. Now, I'll tell you what, I will go in the streets if you guys want to go out and march. I'll go out and march for suing the Democrats for discrimination. They discriminated against the American people for the past 4 years. Right? And I've mentioned it several times. They had housing, free housing, food stamp cards, $10,000, $13,000 on it. They bought cars, plane tickets, all kinds of billions of dollars that they spent on illegals that Americans could not get. That's discrimination. I thought they were the party of it, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Make it make sense. Maybe I'm slow and don't understand how things operate. Someone type in the comment section. Aurelius, are you with me, Aurelius? Thank you. Lamont, well, that strategy is biting them. Yes, Lamont. The Democrats, this is what I've been saying. They've been discriminating against the American people for 4 years. Hey, can we say class action suit, boys and girls? Now, if you want me to march, I'll march for that. Shay, Jasmine said we're not in the business of handing out money when it comes to Shay, did you hear what she said when Trump was talking about giving us $5,000, sending us, the American people, $5,000 checks to help out, and because they had wasted billions of our tax dollars, sending them overseas and giving them to the illegals. Tell me what Jasmine said, Shay, about the $5,000. Trump is trying to help American people. What did she say? Type it in the comment section. Jasmine Crockett is someone that Joy Reid would clamor for against Trump. Oh yeah, most definitely. Right, Shay knows she is on her game. What's $5,000 going to do for you? Does that not sound like an elitist? They're the elitists and they don't even know it. $5,000 is a lot of money for someone who's homeless, who lost their housing, or who's trying to feed their family or pay a car payment or rent. Right. She said that, a Democrat said that, not a Republican. Did you hear about the veteran that's going to run for Crockett's seat? Yes. I'm hoping and praying that he wins. Yes. Monique, sickening what they've gotten away with, all their crap for 4 years. Thank God those days are. Yes. There's a brighter day for all of us. I'm tired about the first black this, the first black that. Dorian, the people in the village of Dalton, FAFO. The people in the city of Thornton, FAFO. The American people should be FAFO. Stop voting for people because they're black. I've said that for a year. Woo! U.S. Army retired. Only $750 for North Carolina. And some people didn't even get that. What are their policies? All these black people that you're voting for, the Democrats are shrewd. They know, put a black face in this position, the black people will come out and vote for them. They have that down to a T. They know what to do. They know the game. Vote on the issues. Don't vote for a party. Don't vote for because someone's skin is looks like yours. That's the wrong. Again, anytime you're tempted to do that, come on YouTube, look at my videos, all the videos I've done on the super mayor, everything that happened in the village of Dalton, everything that happened in the township of Thornton. And it's still not over. All those lawsuits those people have to deal with, it's not over yet, folks. I mean, she's out of office and she lost her supervisor job, but look at all those lawsuits that have to be settled. Voting has consequences. Sheldon Daniels is running against Jasmine Crockett. CJ, I'm hoping and praying that he gets it. Yes. Why should black people go and march for the guy that said no more money for you? Robert, they flooded black communities. The Democrats did this. You call the Republicans racist. You did this. They flooded the communities with hostile illegals. And the people you're hostile with, you're using their tax money. You know, Prosperity was here. She's the one, I think her husband got that footage of, man, no more money for you. You lazy, you lazy. But you have Prosperity and her husband's tax money. Make it make sense. They flooded the black communities with those people. And the people from Jamaica, they had some of them in Africa, but primarily Venezuela. Okay, how you doing, Conspiracy Queen? Green did a mocking ritual. Tubman Kane shaking his fist while his district's 30% higher in poverty rates while he buys real estate. Conspiracy Queen, you're new here. Thank you for coming in here, dropping that truth bomb. We just said that. He's up here shilling for the Democrats. Conspiracy Queen just dropped a little truth nugget about him and what's going on in his district. So you vote for people that look like you and they don't do anything for you. You've been doing that 60 plus years. You haven't learned anything? Conspiracy Queen. I'm she who walks. Okay. Thank you for that nugget. Thank you. And we said that. Sergeant, wonder DJ Daniels is related. I don't know. U.S. Army, close your eyes, open your ears, make your choice on election. Yes. I'm not voting. Yeah, if I'm going to, just like I told you, they're trying to get us to stop. Those of you who weren't here, Shay and Sergeant, I know you haven't been here in a while. Conspiracy Queen, they're trying to get black people to stop shopping at Walmart. Hit the like button for me, please, folks. They're telling black people to stop shopping with Amazon. They're telling black people to stop shopping with Target because they ditched their DEI programs. Newsflash, all of those businesses hire many black Americans. So you're trying to put them out of business. You're trying to put them on the unemployment line and trying to put the business out of business. Shay, I watch on my TV. Oh, okay, Shay, thank you, love. Costco, yes, Costco. So you're trying to put, you're out here saying that you're trying to help black people, but you're trying to put thousands of black people out of work. Make it make sense. This is the Democrat. And then Trump gave that lady a pardon. Then he gave her the position of pardon czar. And they're talking trash about that, calling her a black mammy and all these things. I don't recall a Democrat pardoning her and giving her anything. So whatever he does is never going to be enough. It's never going to be good enough. So that's why he's just handling his business. Yes, Sergeant King. Exactly. And that's why as long as I have breath in my body, I will continue to share now that I'm seeing more and more content creators on YouTube. And they're saying the same thing that I'm saying. Again, we're the new media. Now, my degrees aren't in communications, but I know how to talk because I communicate every day with my students in my classroom. Shay, yes, there's been an increase in American hires and a decrease in illegal hires, but they said those were jobs we wouldn't do. Shay, just lies. I was watching another content creator, and a lot of those guys who were working in construction were from, other countries. When Trump and Holman got those guys out of there, a lot of black men went and got those jobs like they used to have. In other words, what did Trump say? The black jobs, right? That the Democrats are still harping on. And they knew what he meant, but everything he says, they have to twist it because that's how twisted their little minds are. Sergeant, I shop where I please. I'm ordering Amazon right now. Sergeant. Right. Conspiracy Queen, I watch Real Gospel. Yes, I love his commentary. He keeps it nice and simple. Anyone from 8 to 80 can understand what he's saying. I believe Sheldon Daniels is a reputable attorney in Dallas who's a Republican. Yes, I'm just hoping and praying black people will wake up, stop voting for these shills. They're only there to shill and follow the Democrats' agenda. Please stop it. You've done it for how many years? 60 plus. You have nothing to show for it but lies and deceit. And you see, you can see the hate on their faces. And people don't realize hate turns into medical conditions and disease. And they all look so miserable. Who wants to live their life like that? I don't. So I hope and pray. Hit the like button. Conspiracy Queen, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that subscribe button and make sure it is on all notifications. Shay, do you have Facebook? Shay, let me know. Conspiracy Queen, if you have Facebook, let me know. Sergeant King, I don't know if he's the Potter's house. He's working on his own issues. Thank you so much, Conspiracy Queen. Thank you. Yeah, TD Jakes they were saying he was at those Diddy parties. So now he's trying to, he's trying to get himself together. So I don't know if he's going to be backing anyone. Conspiracy Queen emailed me. Okay. I'll check to make sure if I have it. Let me check. If I have it, I will definitely respond. I'm looking right now. I do not see it. Conspiracy Queen. Let me type it here for you. It is LSIBERT, and that's going to be at ymail.com. That's a Yahoo email, but you see, there it is at Yahoo. There we go. Yeah. Shay, you said you do have Facebook? Okay. Shay, can you email me? Conspiracy Queen, as soon as I get your email, I will respond, love. Yeah, that's an L. That's not an I. LSIBERT at ymail.com. As soon as I get it, I will definitely respond. So that's basically what I wanted to talk. Okay. Shay, email me, dear. lsibert@ymail.com. You see where I dropped my email address. So what I'm trying to do is see if we can bring some more people into the chat tomorrow. Shay Shay, you were not here, and I don't think Conspiracy Queen was here. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and their logarithm. But us smaller content creators, they are not sharing our videos. Thank you, Shay Shay. I'll respond as soon as I get it. I'll let you know that I have it. So I'm going to start trying to work with some of my subscribers and see if we can come and put our heads together and come up with a way to beat the YT algorithm, because they are just, I don't know. The larger content creators, as soon as they drop a video, they have thousands of people to jump on immediately. So they can't really shadow ban them, if that makes sense. Conspiracy Queen, you said you sent it. Let me see. I'm in my inbox. I do not have it, Conspiracy Queen. I'm in my inbox right now. Okay. So yeah, lsibert@ymail.com. Okay. So Shay, I'll let you know when I get it. Like I said, I'm going to try to start putting my head together with some of my subscribers to see what we can do to beat the YT logarithm. I don't know why, I don't know what they're doing, but I was talking to some other content creators, have very similar subscriber numbers that I do. Their videos have fallen off a cliff. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. So we're trying to come up with some ideas to possibly Shay, you just came through, dear. I got you. Okay, I have Shay. I still do not have yours, Conspiracy Queen. Notification is all off. What'd you say, Shay? The notification? Once you subscribe, folks, hit that like button. Make sure that it's you're on all. You subscribe for all notifications. Yeah, Shay, I have your email. You're good, love. I'm gonna send you my phone number as soon as I get off the live. Yes. No. Is your pic a Hello Kitty? Shay, what's been messing up? The notification? Yeah, where you're not getting notifications. A lot of subscribers are telling me the same thing. Same problem. Conspiracy, it's all lowercase. lsibert@ymail. It's all lowercase. It's a Yahoo email, but that's the actual. CJ, I know I'm venturing off, but Fetterman voting against protecting women in sports is disgusting. He tried to make us think he was moving towards the middle, but it's time for Pennsylvania to drop it. Yes, CJ. Truth bomb. Yes. Now you see. That's why me, you, Shay, Robert, Conspiracy Queen, Sergeant, we have to continue to expose these people. Expose them into oblivion. Yes, Robert, he is. So I'm probably going to go live. It's probably going to be 6 o'clock because I know I may be running around tomorrow, and I really need to rake some leaves. I have a gazillion leaves in my yard, and I need to prune my crepe myrtle trees too, so they come back beautiful in the summertime. So I want to say I'll be live tomorrow. I'm going to say 6 o'clock p.m. That'll give me more time to get something, and that's Eastern Standard Time, of course. William, Two-Face John, how you doing? William, hit that like button, love. All right, I guess we will go. William, you're going to have to be part of the replay gang. Okay, love? All right. Yes, Two-Face John. That's what he is. Sergeant, a lot of channels on Angie Stone, Caleb Wilson. Okay. How you doing, Blake? Fetterman let everyone know he was for myself a long time ago that tactics don't work when you notice that Blake just came in and he dropped a truth bomb. The first thing he typed, Blake, yes. Yeah, Angie Stone was killed in a car accident. I saw that, Robert. Yeah. Oh. She's only 61. She wasn't that old. You see look for try the Hello Kitty. If you see the Hello Kitty, because sometimes I do have Hello Kitty on some of my profiles. If you see Hello Kitty, that's probably me. So we're going to go. Shay Shay, hit the like button for me, folks. Shay Shay, I'm going to send you an email now. You sent 2 to the Hello Kitty. Let me see. Okay. I don't have it. I don't have it. Conspiracy Queen. Can you type it in before I go as I call it off to you? Let me know when you're ready and then we'll get off. Because it's Friday night and I know everyone's tired, long work week, and we all need some rest. Okay. L, S is in Sam, I, B is in boy, E, R, T, and then put your little at, lowercase y, mail, mail.com. Because as soon as Shay Shay typed hers, it came right through. But I still don't have yours. All right. So we're going to go, folks. Shay Shay, like I said, as soon as we get off, I'll send you an email as soon as I get off. Conspiracy Queen, as soon as I receive your email, I promise I will respond. I'm pretty good about responding to emails. Mitch McConnell is the pits lately. Yeah, Mitch McConnell's on his way to Shady Pines, you know. Okay, it just came through. Conspiracy Queen. Perfect. Got it. All right, now we can go. All of you, okay, yeah. Shay Shay and Conspiracy Queen, I'll be emailing you momentarily. Yes, Sergeant, be safe, peace, good night. Don't forget, tomorrow, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tell a friend, family, neighbor, or foe where they can go. I will be telling you about Miss Jasmine Crockett, and you'll see she's the next person that the Democrats are propping up. Damon, how you doing, love? We're leaving. And I'm going to go to the comment section and I will talk to all of you until as long as you're there. And most people are already gone because I told you I was leaving. So Shay Shay, yeah, good night, Damon. We're leaving, dear, because I'm going to get off and send some emails. Hit the like button for me, love. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And I'll see you in the comment section now. Thank you so much.